Punchline, I do this just to feed mine. You peons out here wasting time. Say I got it. Yeah, I got it. Said I got it. Yeah, I got it. I got the city sitting on my back. I got this 40 sitting on my lap. I still got hitters dressed in all black. Now go and run and tell them, say I got it. Yeah, I got it. Said I got it. Yeah, I got it. I got the city sitting on my back. I got this 40 sitting on my lap. I still got hitters dressed in all black. Now go and run and tell them, say I got it.
You turn it up. I've been riding smoke coming out the sunroof, man, that's a real thing. It's a real thing. I got shows going up in and out of state, man, that's a real thing. I got flows running circles round most in the game, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. When you get the love on the road home, don't feel the same, that's a real thing. Hey, I got women getting mad because they ain't getting close, that's a real thing. This is a real thing. I see the ones that work the least always be doing the most, that's a real thing. It's a struggle when I post, I got too much to promote, that's a real thing. These rappers known in the city, but outside they a ghost, that's a real thing. Like, man, I be really making plays like running backs, DJs running back, so I'm really getting played. We really surfing on a different wave. We really working more efficient ways. We really in the house party like we didn't play. They really run their mouth off, but ain't got shit to say. I really think about quitting some days and then I quit because I think about the shit I really get to say. I've been riding smoke coming out the sunroof, man, that's a real thing. It's a real thing. I got shows going up in and out of state, man, that's a real thing. I got flows running circles round most in the game, that's a real thing. When you get the love on the road home, don't feel the same, that's a real thing. Hey, I got women getting mad because they ain't getting close, that's a real thing. I see the ones that work the least always be doing the most, that's a real thing. It's a struggle when I post, I got too much to promote, that's a real thing. These rappers known in the city, but outside they a ghost, that's a real thing. I've been looking for the real thing, past the pop a pill phase, drinking on they numb pain. I've been trying to shoot my shot, can't find the gun, range goes nearly in range, bang bang, squad goes, what the fuck it is, man, smoking like it's all pipe, drinking like a fish now. Oh, told me I'm the shit, guess that's why they pissed now. Cooking up praise, I just flip the wrist, wanna whip now. Lights in the rear view, but I won't slow down. I've been on my own, so I've been thinking. While we live our whole life for the weekend. What you want mountain to why you thinking? Money talking, but your heart is speaking. Cushions my aroma, I'll be thinking. Life got me diving off the deep end. On edge, start about. Then life no longer suck, they all be beaching. I've been riding smoke coming out the sunroof, man, that's a real thing. It's a real thing. I got shows going up in and out of state, man, that's a real thing. I got flows running circles round most in the game, that's a real thing. When you get the love on the road home, don't feel the same, that's a real thing. I got women getting mad because they ain't getting close, that's a real thing. I see the ones that work the least always be doing the most, that's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's a struggle when I post, I got too much to promote, that's a real thing. These rappers known in the city, but outside they a ghost, that's a real thing. 1800, it's a real thing. King job, baby, I'm a real king. Shorty, I take you at school, walk you down to the office, I ain't ass up the drill team. Come here, shit back, baby, it's a real thing. Check the conglomerate, it's a real team. I'm at work, like my name's Sam Ross. Ask Cash, we got the keys to the city, man. Set up, we about to start a whole group. Start shooting smoke coming out the sun roof. Bad bitches with ass titties and some intellect. We money getters that never tolerate disrespect. Ghost, don't try to knock me cause you knock me, and when you try to copy your style, sloppy as usual. It ain't gon' make me, ain't gon' break me, and maybe make you look shady and sorta like you just hate me cause you might need a little bit. Ray laugh sound like I'm outer space, 2 cups in extended cake with a laser on it at the table, sitting with a space chicken on my dinner plate. Sauce, baby, that's a real thing. I got my apron on, come and kiss the real king. I'm no sleep with the hustle, use music like muscle, flex up because I'm living the real thing. Network, push network. Best way to do that, get it check first. Red rhyme like Ray, shit your neck first. Got this game full of queens, better check it first. 08 or 10, we up next first. Set your game by the hit, we on deck first. Ask London where we headed for the next turn. Baby, I'm just trying to see you make it leg work. Coming out the summer plane, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. I got shows going up in and out of state, man. That's a real thing. I got flows running circles around most in the game. That's a real thing. When you get the love on the road, home don't feel the same. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. I got women getting mad because they ain't getting close. That's a real thing. I see the ones that work the least always be doing the most. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. It's a struggle when I'm host. I got too much to promote. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. And these rappers known in the city, but outside they a ghost. That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Deixa o Mega dele.
Like I'm whipping up a brick, how I skirt. Move my feet, work my wrist when I skirt. I be fucking up my kicks when I skirt. I'm a fool with the shit when I skirt. Ball. Then I skirt. Ball. Then I skirt. Move my feet, work my wrist when I skirt. I'm a fool with the shit when I skirt. Bitch, I'm racked up, nigga back up, and I'm about to skirt and do my thing and act up. Looking at me crazy, they like, what the fuck you doing? I'm skirting and I'm cooking with that Dougie and I'm chillin'. Skirting in the circle while I'm blowing on some herbal. That shit ain't done like purple, green like Ninja Turtle. Rest I got blur, riches than the beat. I be skirting on the stage so hard, I'm fucking out my keys. They got the brick that I whip in the club when I skirt. If you broke in the club with no cut, you ain't tight. I'm fresh as a bitch, yes I'm fresh as a bitch. Cause my diamonds is lit, I'm blinding the bitch. When I skirt with this shit, I'm whipping up a brick. How I skirt. Move my feet, work my wrist when I skirt. I be fucking up my kicks when I skirt. I'm a fool with this shit when I skirt. Ball. Then I skirt. Ball. Then I skirt. Move my feet, work my wrist when I skirt. I'm a fool on this shit when I skirt. I be messing up my kicks when I skirt. In the club I work my wrist and my body do the jerk. Watch my feet right to left. Everybody go berserk. Let me show you how to do it. If you used to whip and work back and forth, right to right. Let your body lose control. Then you gotta switch your wrist, work your body to repose. Baby Crocker in the kitchen so you know how I roll. Bills buried with the biscuits, you can get them how to go. In the oven, got the muffins and the stuffing for dinner. Serving turkeys through the back like it's Thanksgiving dinner. So I skirt.
On the block for the cheddar, said I. On the block for the cheddar, I'm whipping up a brick. How I skirt. Move my feet, work my wrist. When I skirt. How you fucking up my kicks? When I skirt. I'm a fool with this shit. When I skirt. Pause. Then I skirt. Pause. Then I skirt. Move my feet, work my wrist. When I skirt. I'm a fool with this shit. When I skirt.
Stay down there, skirt, nigga. Make this thing go berserk, sister. Never too gangster to skirt, nigga. Cause it looks like you put in that work, nigga. Shorty, they got work, nigga. Sprites on me for the thirsty niggas. Y'all fuck with bad hoes just to hit. Fuck a bad bitch for that purse, nigga. She in the club twerking that baseline. Boy's real, I'm so Columbus, I can skirt back at the same time. Hit shit up when I'm solo, on the stage performing that promo. I'm a kush packer, we kush packing. If it ain't pack, it's a no-no. Got them hoes turning up in the club stand. A couple dollars in our language mean a couple racks. Make sure you call a skirting when you hitting that. Make sure you tell the DJ play this shit,
I'm whipping up a brick. How I skirt. Move my feet, work my wrist. When I skirt. How you fucking up my kicks? When I skirt. I'm a fool with this shit. When I skirt. Pause. Then I skirt. Pause. Then I skirt. Move my feet, work my wrist. When I skirt. I'm a fool with this shit. When I skirt. Pause.
Say I got it, yeah I got it. Said I got it, yeah I got it. I got the city sitting on my back. I got this 40 sitting on my lap. Also got hitters dressed in all black. Now go and run and tell them, say I got it, yeah I got it. Said I got it, yeah I got it. I got the city sitting on my back. I got this 40 sitting on my lap. Also got hitters dressed in all black. Now go and run and tell them, say I got it. Got this crown on me. All eyes on me. Hey, I've been getting love from Detroit all the way to West V. Only riding on the back streets. Dofies running like a track meet. Pushing weight up like an athlete. Probably riding around your town with a bad chick named Ashley. Yeah, she nice and she classy, but she really moved that bag for me. You ain't even gotta ask for me. She'll get it right to you. Try to play it, she gon' do you. I'd have sit on the highway with a GPS and a Ruger. Niggas telling me it's crunch time. I just tell them that it's lunchtime. I've been going too damn hard. I ain't really got much time. This is real like no punchline. I do this just to feed mine. You peons out here wasting time. Say I got it. Yeah, I got it. Said I got it. Yeah, I got it. I got the city sitting on my back. I got this 40 sitting on my lap. Also got hitters dressed in all black. Now go and run and tell them, say I got it. Yeah, I got it. Said I got it. Yeah, I got it. I got the city sitting on my back. I got this 40 sitting on my lap. Also got hitters dressed in all black. Now go and run and tell them, say I got it.
Alex Martin made this.
Rollin', all my niggas spaz out, rollin', all my niggas spaz out. Playing with them things when we cash out. Slow money, fuckin' took the fast route. We rollin', niggas spaz out, rollin', all my niggas spaz out, rollin'. We bling with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking take the fast ride. Rolling, yeah. All my niggas rolling, they poppin' while I'm pulling. Need a water, hold pick the bar, cold. They trippin' while I'm focused, watching the Noah. I ain't double stack when I'm riding. I ain't triple clip when I'm hiding. I ain't nasty bitch, shoot ratting. We running like I play Simon. We copping them diamonds. Nigga, we shining. Just take the bottle, put a pill in my bottle. That ass fat, go wobble. I love my diamonds are cute. Shit that ass on a coupe. Salute. Yeah, we rollin', come through. Yeah. We rollin'. All my niggas spaz out. All my niggas spaz out. We bring with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking take the fast round. We rollin'. All my niggas spaz out. We rollin'. All my niggas spaz out. We bring with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking take the fast round. Hold up. We polar, check me, nigga, I'm focused. Fly nigga, check me out, locust. Fly nigga, check me out, notice. On top, kick him down. Hopeless. Those niggas, we crash out. Doing 90 till we crash out. They see us banging, niggas spaz out. Oh, slow money, fucking fast round. Rolling. We rollin', all my niggas spaz out. We rollin', all my niggas spaz out. We bring with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking take the fast route, yeah. Rollin', all my niggas spaz out. We rollin', all my niggas spaz out. We bring with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking take the fast route. We rollin', all my niggas spaz out. We rollin', all my niggas spaz out. We bring with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking take the fast route. I be rolling, man. Custom vocals. Flip the block EMT. It's your boy Lil Jizz. Yeah.
We live in here today.
What's going on, Ray?
We was playing that shit last time. I was like,
that's not that number one hit single right there.
You know it's a good song, niggas. I know the words are like, after a while, you be like, I know that shit, man.
It was so good. I got Def Jam attention. Yeah, I can't for another right now, man. We're gonna hunt that down.
Okay, before we get out, hold on. Damn, I'm over here like, hold on. That's too much real quick. Hold on. You can't sneak it past me. 614-781-0754. This is Underground Sundays, Big Moose Somewhere Studios. We missing JB's and SALIYMA right now. This your boy Ray McCall. We're in the building.
We're in here.
Special guest.
We got a special guest in the building. We got Lil Jizz. He was tinkering with his name for a little while, but like I told him, you done so much work doing what you're doing and being a new artist. You want to stick with what's grinding, you know what I'm saying? And I think Lil Jizz is fine. Anybody got to complain about it can come see him at the show. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So right now, before we get any further in this, man, yo, go ahead and shout out your social media, everything before, because we probably gonna go past that for real. Yeah, so do your social media thing so everybody can tune in, everybody go follow you, because people are tuning in right now live.
Yeah,
you're on the Google Play app right now. People listening, YouTube people watching and listening, and that's what it is.
Everybody, man, go follow me on Instagram, man. Berg Official on Instagram, Lil Jizz on Facebook, at the Real Berg on Twitter. I'm in a married word, man. Type in Lil Jizz in a married word, man. Google me.
Okay, so question I got, where you from?
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, West Side.
Man, Pittsburgh. Look, we see that nigga smile over there. Every time somebody say Pittsburgh, this motherfucker be trying to put his head down and be smiling like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, Pittsburgh, nigga. Look out. You went up to Troy, you stupid.
Hey, that's winning, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little winning in the room, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm sorry that Ohio teams got problems, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not a big sports head, but I get it. I
did get one Ohio win. Buster Douglas knocked Mike Tyson out.
Too bad nobody knew he was from Ohio until I
you put that on ESPN 2 weeks later.
And like we was talking about that last week, like we didn't know. We was like hold on, that nigga, oh, he on the bus. And then the nigga built the center. We was like, oh, we get it now.
You gonna represent now.
They got that check.
That's some Columbus shit.
We was young as hell. I mean, we was kids, nigga.
Yeah, people always act like they know that shit, though. I hate people act like, oh man, I knew that was that nigga. Ain't nobody know.
We just knew it was a big nigga. We just knew it was a big nigga. So where you reside right now? You jumping around state to state, county to county? I mean, what you doing?
Man, I was doing some old management, with somebody old, and I felt like I wanted to take matters in my own hands. So I'm building up my own team. You know what I mean? So my name is already, out there to where people know who I am. You know what I mean? But now I'm at a point to my life to where I want to make it big. I want to travel. I want to do this. You know what I mean? I'm tired of just sitting at the house and just waiting for it. You know what I mean? Something to happen. So you got to get up and do this. So that's
you get tired of looking at that door like somebody gonna knock on it, or I'm gonna make my own doors. Motherfuckers gonna have to kick it down. Like let's go.
Hell yeah.
So this track that we just played, Rolling.
Yes, sir.
Now you was talking. I'm gonna let now you can start that over. So this Rolling track, I got it first. Like who produced the track? Who made that beat?
My old management, there was a guy who was a producer, like 17, 18. His name was Alex Martin.
Okay.
It was Alex Martin or Alex, something like that. But every song that I ever did lately, he produced. Rolling, man. I wrote that song, Walking to the Bus. You know what I mean? Walking on the bus.
That's that real grind. It really came out. Like
we got an SUV now. And I remember I was just laying down eating pizza, like, man, Spurs. I went downstairs in my closet, got a little studio in the closet.
Okay.
My daughter was in there, she was just watching TV. And it took me 2 takes. 2 takes.
That means you really wanted to do it.
And when I heard it, I'm like, oh,
it's like I got one.
I kid you not. I got signed a distribution deal 2016 in July. We dropped our song that December. It trended on Reverb Nation for 4 months straight, over 400,000 plays. Couple months later, on my daughter's birthday of 2017, July 10th, we got a contract from Def Jam.
Man, and was you shopping for a contract, or they just got wind of it?
Man, I didn't think that song was gonna go that far. So now I'm at the point to where one label gonna look at me, then another will. So now I'm at the point to where like I'm building up my team. Got my peoples up here. I'm gonna come up here a little bit more often, man. We just dropped 2 songs last night. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna go right now.
Yeah, and I encourage all young artists to look at it like that. Like, take your own career into your own hands. Stop.
Handle your business.
Stop waiting for Puffy to come pick you up with a golf check, nigga. That's right. He's showing them like, welcome to the Price is Right. It don't work like that, man. Everybody hear all these stories about somebody getting in the car and driving to New York, but nobody never does it.
Man, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I'm gonna just throw it out there, man. Like, I would never got this far without my girl, man. Like, she invested thousands. You know what I mean? And to the point to where
shout out to the secret investors and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just fried chicken and black homes, nigga.
I mean,
like real shit. Like, hey, I got a solid woman at home that helps me out when I'm on my ass. So any dude out here that really done big things, very rarely is a dude that just did it his whole self. Usually got a good woman at home making sure shit is right.
Yeah, because she gonna be the one to be like, nigga, you a fool. Stop that. But let's do this.
That's why even when he first came up here, it wasn't even making him comfortable. Me had talked like 1,000 times. It was making her comfortable because if she don't like me, this shit ain't gonna work. She gonna be like, man, we done doing business. I don't like that motherfucker. Something about that nigga. Then he can't even answer my phone calls by her. So he got to sneak away on some bullshit. That's how you fuck up. You gotta know. You don't just sit discount somebody's home life and they family. Oh man, I ain't worried about you being around. You know what I'm saying? Hang around and just be disrespectful. Nah, that's his woman. You know what I'm saying? You care enough about her to represent her publicly. I better respect her publicly.
I just want
that's a PSA, niggas. I'm trying to help y'all. I just want to stop disrespecting niggas, females, bro. For real, that'll get you beat up.
So she was my #1 investor. I want to shout out to all my homies out there, man. All my West Side homies, man. Jizz, all y'all, my grandma, all them. Like without me, man, And without them, it's like I'm trying to be the next one, man.
I just sent you to your HQ 614. Yeah, he sent me 4 tracks. And the dope one wasn't in there, but it was from that first email. I didn't get your other email you sent me, so you know.
The email I just got has info with no files attached. It says bird tracks 3, but there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. It just says forward message. It is nothing in it. It says yo.
Well, you know what you could do. Well, you could play the little snippet of it that's on YouTube. That's what I got so far.
We're gonna try to get the MP3 together. YouTube is a
even one way or the other. Even if we don't get it to play today, we'll spin rolling again, and I'll get the song spun on our show. Raven will play it on Tuesday. We got you. Don't even worry about it.
The song will get played. Yeah, we just got to listen.
Here's what people don't realize. You know, like we fucking with you, so this ain't no situation like, well, after you leave here today, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we good.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stop my live. And I'm gonna get this right.
Okay.
Because I ain't saying that people's tired of rolling, but they want to hear something.
Hear something new.
They want to hear something.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
What have you done big since you got that thing from Def Jam?
Okay,
because you know that rolling put you in that situation. Now you got motherfucker. You got the spotlight on you.
Well, let me let you know. No. Last year, the beginning of the year, I did 2 songs, All You Gotta Do and Party in the Kitchen, which was actually hosted by DJ Vlad.
Oh, yeah?
I have another mixtape coming out this month as far as the old management that I had. They had this little label thing going on, and it's an R&B mixtape. I got 3 songs on there, and I got 5 slots on a mixtape that's supposed to drop this month with Lil Scrappy, Pawa, DJ Vlad, Rich Homie Quan.
Oh.
So I'm working. I'm trying to work.
So another question, since that call, because you know, like I said, once that spotlight get on you, start thinking different, you start moving different. What have you done differently since you realized that Def Jam spotlight hit you? Because that's a big eye to get on you out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? That first one is always that's you know, just it be there. So what have you done differently with your career since that happened for yourself?
I felt like that I turned into a commercial rapper.
Really?
As far as when I wrote Rollin', if you really listen to the lyrics, it's a hood song. But how I made it sound so commercial that you can play it anywhere.
Right.
You know, and I made a song last night called Summer in the Club and came up, and now I went from being hood and making trap music, and now I feel like I want to make music that can be played in movies.
Like
I want to make music that can,
yeah.
like I want to expand my career. When we got that email, I felt like I had hope again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I
so
feel
now
like
it's time to advance. It's like I'm not gonna be stuck in this lane. Now you gotta open up every lane and go. Yeah. That's good. Because you know the reason why I like that answer, because a lot of people won't admit that. A lot of people say I know commercial. People like, oh shit, you know, I did. You know what? It's like, no, I just feel like
you're right, Ray. But let's define what commercial is. Commercial is what 90% of consumable media is. Anything on CBS, ABC, or Fox is commercial. Anything on HBO, Showtime, or regular cable is commercial. What's not commercial is YouTube, and now that's more commercial. You go on YouTube right now, they release commercial movies with no curse words in them. You have a lot of cursing and all the kind of content on your site, but the movies you put out don't have that content because they want to be more commercial. So I think sometimes artists are so focused on becoming national acts and being future and selling out whole stadiums, they leave $1 million a year in placement opportunities on the table. And we're not doing it. That's what I do. That's my business. Like I said, I shop records to place tracks because those are long-term residuals that pay us long-term. So that's why he's an appealing artist to me, because he understood that the music he needs to make, your grandma need to be able to vacuum her house to it. And I still want niggas selling drugs to it. I want both. I want both customers. They both got $10. You know what I'm saying? To try to discount one by some price $10 and another person is foul.
And the good thing about me is I don't just like to stay on one subject. But if I'm making a song, everybody can relate to it. When I work Rollin', everybody can. You know, roll with joint, you gonna roll in, you know what I mean? Roll with your girls, roll with your homies, you know what I mean? So when I made that song, I made sure everybody can relate to it.
A lot of people don't want to relate. They want to relate their message. There's a difference right there. Go look on. Most people's mentality is like Facebook, outward information. And the moment you criticize it, they become sensitive about it. So people's music is like that too. They just put a message out there. I'm popping pills. I'm on Percocet. I'm throwing it up. I'm doing my thing. And the moment you criticize them for being that way, they get sensitive about it. Real shit. You got a whole generation of artists that don't get what commercial music is. There's a multitude of things that I would like to ask you. The number one thing I want to ask you is, when you do your music, where do you draw your inspiration from? What inspires you to do the next dope song? Where's your inspiration from?
I could honestly say, like, you know, we from the hood, you know, and Dot and the Dub was, you know, Zealous was my cousin. Mm-hmm. And before he died, he told me to keep writing. And when my brother died of cancer last year, it told me to, I need to, like, until I'm dead and I did what I was supposed to do, that's what's driving me on. Like, that's just what I always wanted to do. There's a difference between making music to be popular and wanting this to be a career. Yeah. I die for this, man. I've been doing it for so long. I'm just now getting acknowledgement, you know, people just reaching out to me and stuff like that. But other than that,
I mean, what acknowledgement is about you. Like me, my first couple situations I had in my music was this. If I'm doing music and I'm open to other people, then they're gonna be open to me. You know what I'm saying? So when I do songs that I know somebody might be able to relate to, whether I relate to it or not. I don't typically do a whole bunch of stripper music, but I know that people like that kind of music. So for me not to include club music into my repertoire would be neglectful of a whole audience of music listeners. Yeah. Now my stripper music don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, foul and vulgar, but it does have to be appealing to strippers. You understand what I'm saying? Like so you can still do things. That's what commercial is. Because you know what else is commercial? Future.
Yes, and he's on everything, but you can't hear not one word.
Your future is in, like
what he say? I don't know, but it's good, but it's hard.
You know why? Because he understood the simple thing. He don't want to not be accepted by nobody. He got the biggest ego in the world because he want everybody to love him. That's the hardest thing to do in the world.
And you want to know what's so crazy? Everybody's a follower when it comes to this rap game, yo. Like when people start sounding like Atlanta, and then people want to start sounding like down. You know what I mean? Like, I always been the same cat. You ain't never gonna have me sound like Future, Migos, nothing like that. If somebody coming out with trap music, yeah, that's my strong suit, but I ain't gonna make that right now. Know what I mean? Like,
you be like, I'm making it. I ain't gonna, y'all not about to hear it till I feel like,
you know what I mean?
Right now, y'all gonna get this distribution music right now.
Like, trap music is what's hot right now, but I can do it, but at the end of the day, I try to think about everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trap music is like not trap. It's what rap music is now. People want to try to. It ain't. That's what street music is. I think what people have forgotten is that the word trap is a commercial word now too. People be talking, I'm trapping at the hospital. I'm trapping.
I'm going to the trap.
Yeah, okay, AT&T. That don't even have the credibility they used to have no more. So if you come out and tell the niggas you trapping, your grandma might relate. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I was trapping yesterday. It's rough out there.
Well, now that I am an independent artist, like I said, I was trying to build up my own thing. So now I'm working on new distribution, new marketing. You know, I got my peoples over here. I'm gonna be out here a little bit more often. You know what I mean, so
cool.
I'm about to come out with some merch. Try and come out with some rolling shows. Every single that I drop is going to have merch to it.
That's
what I mean? So,
dope.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I got a song coming out called "Summer in the Club," and yeah, that's
the next one you want to see that's really exclusive that ain't nobody got. I would want that one. Yeah. Just be like exclusive, and we promote that for a week and be like, yo, we gonna play this at noon type thing.
All right, I got you.
And we got real DJs here. We got the Fleek DJs, WTMH Radio. We got real DJs that They're not just club DJs hitting that all the mix that. We got
I
DJs
gotta go let Bishop and them. They're supposed to be doing this little thing real quick. They're downstairs. They can't get in, so I'll be right back.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we about to finish the second part of this video, man.
Who shoot? Where you shooting it at?
Well,
where have you been shooting it at? I
shot it at the studio. We shot it at the corner store. We shot it in my whip. And
what's that? Hold on. So, do you have a video for Rolling?
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, because see, my show on Tuesday, the Buckeye Underground show, I start my show off with playing independent underground videos.
You gotta have a video.
What's the link? I'm about to just pull it down. Like,
man, Lil Jizz Rolling. That's all you gotta type in.
LILGIZZ.
Yeah. That's all my homies in there, man. That's the neighborhood I grew up in.
Okay. You know? 7 months ago, and that's gonna be the single for a while, huh?
It been.
I'm looking like 7 months. I'm like it's good when you go to YouTube and you type in one thing, but you get like 10 things that pop up under it. But it's the same track. That's called good promo. A lot of people just put sometimes one, maybe two things. I'm looking on here like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, yeah, that's dope.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good. And I damn sure gonna save this. Yeah, I'm blackout. Okay, so how does it feel? No, not how does it feel. What's the question I want to ask? The question I want to ask is: everybody want to hear the song. Everybody been hearing the song. The song's doing numbers. The song's is moving. This song puts you in a better state of mind, business wise and music wise, to go further. Right?
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel to have to top that track?
That's my baby.
That's what I'm saying. But you know, when you got that one, that next one can be like, it got to be rather equal. So sometimes people take a chance on that second one. How do you feel that you got to top that track that just changed your whole career?
My last management told me that it was a quote that he said that you're your own competition.
Yeah.
If my heart is in it as much as it was with Rolling, I'm pretty sure somebody else would like it as much as Rolling. So,
yeah. But that can be hard to do because it's certain, like you said, the certain circumstance was different than doing that. So you said I was walking to the bus stop. So that grind, that real walk, that no holds barred feeling, it'll be like, and then you got to do that again. It's like, hold on, because things are different. People be like, why you make different music now? You're like, because things is different now. That's
the artistry about me, is that I'm not trying to be a legend. I ain't trying to be the greatest songwriter, MC. Right. I just want my music to be good to where it could be like 2039 years from now. They be like, yo, play that Rolling.
Yeah, or somebody accidentally play it and they be like, yeah, that's that.
I want that song to be something that just, it's not forgettable, man. Just,
I got you.
Can always go back to it. Like, that's why I try to make music that everybody can relate to.
I can dig that. So the projects that you currently that are currently out for the public, what are the titles of those projects, just in case somebody's looking for anything?
I got a song called Rolling. I got a song called
not the actual projects, like the mixtapes.
Oh, as far as the mixtapes, it's on their website. It is floodtheblockent.com, DA instead of the, and customvocals.com, not an S but a Z. Okay. You know what I mean? So
any of the Rolling stuff I've seen, if you anyone's on Instagram, if you tag Custom Vocals, a lot of us are friends with them on there, just tagging all the Rolling stuff. Some of the mixtape covers are on there to be a little easier for you to find. Also, he's working on a mixtape that's going to be coming out that has a song that was supposed to be released already. That single, so I'll be watching out for that one. That's the Dope Man Jam. Did you end up sending that to them?
I actually sent it to you right now. Yeah, they got it. They already got that. I mean, but
so those tracks that we was talking about, damn it, with the ones that didn't come in the email, I'm gonna need them. I need
I just sent them Dope Boy back through the Yahoo.
So he got that one already?
He should.
I mean,
I sent it to SLUMLORD.
Oh, he sent it to you.
No, I check it. It's not in mine. That's why
it's going to pop. It's give it a second. He's probably in here. You know how that is. It'd be
He been sent me that, man. I should have had that by now.
Mm-hmm.
So the track you did last night, who'd you do the track with last night? Well, you say you did two songs, right?
Some in the Club is a solo project that I've been trying to do right for some time, and Came Up was a solo project.
Okay.
Until JB was like, you know what, this song is dope. You gotta put me on this.
Hold on. What name did you say? You said JB. So you got JB's on the fucking song with you.
You know what this person?
JB's,
he's sitting in the back working, bro.
JB's, if you're listening, go fuck yourself, man. Fuck you. I love you to death, but you're an asshole. Damn. You know, listen, that nigga is a very talented motherfucking artist, man. And at the height of his career, he had to take a little break, and so it's been hard for him to jump back. But the hearing getting on the track, and I ain't even heard the track yet, just to hear about him, that's really dope. Because me and him hit the road together. Me and him perform songs like man, it's crazy. So
that's why when he was
really good, it's really good.
The feature he was talking to me about, like, I said, no, don't worry about it. If you do a song with Jay, he gonna promote it around the country with you. He ain't know that shit.
We're definitely gonna send it to me.
You know what happened? You know what happened? I had to go back on there because the service was a little butt, so it just sent. So you should be getting it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So the jizz.
Dang, get popped.
I just downloaded that little Jizz rolling video, so like I'm over here stripping shit off YouTube like a motherfucker, so I can put it in the engine, can play my shit on Tuesday.
You just got the track, man.
Which one? Which one?
Dope Boy Bag.
I know you about to forward it right to me.
Yeah.
So what about those three that we was talking about? How those three looking? Those was an email or no?
I'm gonna download it onto my phone and then send each of them one by one. We got time. We'll get.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hey, shout out to Dizzy Films behind us.
Yeah, shout him out, man.
Fuck TV.
That nigga only come in when you in, man. That nigga's supposed to come here every day.
Actually, like I was telling Dizzy, eventually Dizzy is gonna be really working the Sundays like crazy. He need a place to really market his platform. You know what I'm saying? Now that he is now starting to get a little bit more public with his shit. He gonna have the airway, so y'all gonna be seeing a whole bunch more of this Dizzy Films, real shit.
Got that Sony over there popping. I'm still a Canon man, but I feel you. I respect your gangster right now, man. I was like,
I'm showing off in here,
man. I ain't even gonna say that. But when I went to just upgrade my camera, and dude was like, man, you need to go mirrorless. And I was like, homie got a Sony too. But then the lady came back with her bow-legged ass, like, what you trying to upgrade here? Just get this one. I upgrade. I was like, okay, I see the difference now. I ain't got the mirrorless, but I get it though. It's pretty fly, man. It's pretty fly. They try to get me to get the Luminix, the 5.
That shit cool. I'm getting that.
I know where it's at right now with 3 lenses for $775.
Are you serious?
That's what made me look it up. I went to the pawn shop and the white dude pulled out that little bag, looked stolen in the motherfucker, like, I got this, and I'm like, the fuck is that? So I got online, look it up. I was like, oh, is it?
Like $2 right now.
Really?
You just press OK.
See,
it's not gonna do it. It's gonna keep doing it.
I passed it up because I didn't know about it. But when I looked it up, I was like, but I went ahead with what I know, man. So you say you're gonna play like how far is it from where you stay to here? You good?
Like,
all right, we're good.
Like 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
Also, you down here for a show ain't nothing. That's a jump on the road.
Yeah, like that's also, you know,
that
when
ain't shit.
we was off the air before I even said anything to you, I really wanted to tell you a Raven. Here's what I like about Raven. If I put your show shit with Raven, you and Raven gonna make money. It's black and white. Raven's serious about it.
They making fun of me and shit because I was man. Listen, that's why Jay was here. They making fun of me, but they know me for a long time.
He's a grinder, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna make, and I'm 100% legit. Yeah. I do very good business, and I like to have a ball. I like to have fucking fun. If I don't have fun, I won't do it. You keep your money. I like to have fun. Fuck that, because I got to go home to a bunch of kids, and that's already not fun anymore. So nigga,
I tried it with other show people, not promoters, like person that the show shit. The music is going to be right. I don't have to worry about the shit not going well. The show shit. Raven is in charge of the show. You know what I'm saying? That he don't just show up and be there. He'll be on stage. I done see this nigga DJ, perform, and check the door money.
And do pictures, nigga.
Picture move set up.
I'm trying to get everything, nigga.
Everything. I never got a chance to record rolling, man. I mean, as far as performing it, I ain't never get doing it.
You know,
it's just a hot. Man,
wow. So that song did all that without any stage performance. Like there's no footage of that being.
It's just
no, I'm saying that's really fucking amazing, bro. Because usually that's part of the format is the stage time and all that. But like your song got recognition.
One thing about me is I network my ass off.
That's good. That's good. Huh? We need that. We need that. We need that. We need that. That's normally the format, bro. The normal format is coming with a hot song, have people listen to it, make a flyer for a video, whatever. You perform it, boom, boom, boom. But your song's getting attention without the stage time. That's kind of rare. That's really rare, especially if we ain't got like no $5,000, $10,000 budget for at one time. But that's
why I feel like I would be a dope artist. And just mainstream, yeah.
Well, I mean, like I said, when you already got that motherfucking magnifying glass on you, man, that's a good start. Because people, sometimes it takes somebody overnight. They might get lucky. It might take them a couple months. It might take them years. It may never happen. But just to get it, even if it was one time, it's still like, yeah, I'm like you said, it brought you to that point where you be like, oh yeah, because I was about to be like, but now that made me go back into. See, that's you can't like shit like that is priceless because you can ask another motherfucker that question, they wouldn't be able to have that conversation with you. So I think
that's how I'm gonna do it. Like I said, I'm trying to expand my business. I did a video in Pittsburgh. I did a video in Ohio. The next stop we're gonna go is to New York to go talk to these people.
New York.
You know what I mean? Talk to
New York.
Steph Jam situation, and we're gonna shoot a video out there. Try to get a show booked up there. I'm doing everything legit. Everything is. I was sitting there at home for so long, like my mind is bigger than me. You know what I mean? So I got to get out there.
I'm thinking out the box for you. He's like, I want this. I'm going to get it. That's good. That's very inspirational to a lot of people because some people need to hear that it's good possibilities. Because people ask me why hasn't nobody gotten a good chance in Columbus, and the only reason I tell them this, what I'm about to say, is like it's hard for a person to blow when they can't see that there's a destination to get to. People can dream. But like every day, like somebody might be listening, like, yo, this man got a deal and he's about to rock out. They could be like, I can get there too. Now I'm a believer now. Me saying, I'll be like, somebody over there be like, they got a Sony deal or whatever, but they have no progress or nothing. You'd be like, man, y'all giving us false hope. So it's a monkey see, monkey do world. It's a monkey see, monkey do world, and I just think that's dope. But for your ass out to perform that motherfucker, man, we gotta get a performance out that motherfucker.
And like I heard what y'all talking about. I'm gonna interject and say something. That's kind of the whole point to all of this. Like at some point we gotta all start. He got a dope situation. You got a dope situation. They got a dope situation. We can't keep being so fucking selfish in our growth that we don't see if we just pull together just a little bit. This shit could pop.
Yeah,
for real. Right now, not when this nigga's 30 years past his prime.
Right.
He got interest in the beginning of his fucking career. Despite how I feel about your music, I might be an old school nigga that only listen to Busta Rhymes and them kind of niggas, right? But because
which is a dope catalog.
It's a dope catalog. It's the same. But some niggas might not fuck with Busta. Real shit.
And we should lynch whoever not. We should lynch the protest niggas.
I guess you can find somebody that might not like Tupac. There's a person that might not like Biggie. Real shit. It's amazing. But we had a show one time. We had people literally on said they didn't like Biggie or Tupac. Like real shit. We got so bad we had to end up doing a top 10 hip hop show just to kind of figure out like if niggas really feel like this.
And to be fair, it really was their fault because nobody gave them the game.
Yeah,
it wasn't their fault. Somebody didn't give them the game, man.
Yeah,
so by the time we got done, it was like, oh yeah, we got to check it out. Please, dude.
There was a whole era of people in here that didn't even know that Master P existed. They educate people on
anything, but I got that.
Master P? How you don't know about Master P? One of the major moguls in the last 30 years in music.
Let me keep it real with you. I bang Master P to this day. People be looking at me like, how old is you?
His shit is dope.
Look, I just downloaded the new Fiend album today. I'm listening to that on the way. Like, bro, listen, I am a Stone Cold Hall of Famer for No Limit Records. 175 CDs original at home.
Yeah.
I'm a No Limit. I still got the ring, nigga, at the crib in the box, nigga. I used to wear it and punch people with that.
I'm surprised you ain't got a tank necklace, nigga.
That was too much, bro. Listen, that's one necklace that the duplicated ones you could tell it was fake, but the real ones I couldn't.
And another thing is, man, like there's so many people who I lost, who I'm happy that the fact that before they passed away, they knew that this is what I wanted to do.
Yep.
And that's what's thriving me right now. Like my boy Slugs, Miz, my brother Pooter, you know what I mean? My cousin Zealous, like my granddad and the kids. You know, I want to shout all of them out because without them and the push and the belief, it was like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted this dream even before I met my girl, you know what I mean? But it got to the point to where I died down, like, dang, everybody, I'm losing everybody, but I want them to see me win physically, you know what I mean? So
we applaud you on surviving it because some people don't come back from that. Some people get hit in the chest and they still on their ass.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's like when you do hip hop music and you do rap music and you do all of these different, you know, what I can describe as being creative forms, you get criticized. In this era right now where you got so much political unrest and you got so much going on here from one place to the next, police brutality, you know what I'm saying? What is your music in reflection to the atmosphere that is put out in? You said you do a whole lot of different stuff, and I applaud that. What's out there for our conscious mind? What did you put out there? I heard a couple songs the other day you played. One I really like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Was that Came Up or Summer?
Nah.
Oh,
he said this to us like that. What do you think we talking about?
I'm thinking about what I'm talking about.
You kicking it, you still got a bottle in your hand.
It's called Find Yourself.
Yep.
And when I wrote this song, a couple people heard me Find Yourself. And my cousin Jiz was like, yo, man, I can't, you wrote that?
What I like about the song is that it's the kind of song that'll last past your life. When you write something, you got to give the world something. That's your opportunity to give the world something, bro.
Never dropped it, bro.
Yeah.
I have a whole mixtape that didn't get released for some odd reason, but the only thing that got dropped was Rolling. And I have so much stuff that these people need to hear, man.
Especially stuff like that that you can do. Did you get that email I sent you, bro?
It's already on the list.
Yeah, cool.
I put it on my folder too. I didn't even listen.
Yeah, I did this.
And when you went
the story, you just like,
when I ask you about that political environment, because people always think it's about one thing or the other. No, I mean, it's a very interesting world we're living in right there, right now. You know what I'm saying? Does your music reflect the world? You feel what I'm saying?
Like I said at the beginning, I try to make it to where even though I'm going through it, I want everybody to relate to it. I don't want to make a trap song and I'm only reaching the niggas with the guns.
Right.
Know what I mean? I want to reach the motherfuckers who got the black cards and all the, you know, the credit cards and the people who want to be something, walking to the store with their access card. I want them to grow up and like, you know what? I don't need this.
Even for them to give up the access card at some point. That's the best.
I'm not hating or anything. I'm just saying I buy my food in cash. Y'all niggas are tripping.
I just want I want somebody to feel good for a good 3 minutes out their time of their day, man.
That's dope. That's what you put on the shirt. Listen to my music makes you feel good for at least 3.5 seconds a day. That's fly. Hashtag that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I should charge you for that, buddy. You know?
I'll charge you for it. You said it. Niggas.
Hey, this the music industry, nigga. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Trademark or big like, but I said it. Yeah, I was quick with the paperwork.
I was there. I got it done first. It's crazy to think that, but like that's how it's fucked up, man. So you gotta watch your shit.
So the Dope Boy bag. That's the one of the ones you did last night, or that's one you already had.
I did that last year. I did that last year. It's just like I don't even.
So after that Rolling, what's going to be the follow-up track that you know that's going to? Was it that Summertime joint?
It's not going to be summer because that song I need to be on the beach on, and I will be on the beach real soon to shoot that. Okay. The next single is going after this. This is going to be a single, Dope Boy Bags. You know what I mean? But Came Up is what I'm shooting the video for right now.
It Came Up. That's one of the tracks we ain't got, huh?
No, that need to be mixed and mastered the right way.
Oh, okay.
No, we listened to it. It sounds good, but it's not finished. It needs to be finished. It's polished. Need to be polished, and so it sounds like my grandma is in there cooking that shit right, like Thanksgiving.
Nothing wrong with that.
Macaroni got to taste right. The greens got to have the right amount of salt. Don't fuck up the mashed potatoes.
I want to thank for everybody who's tuning in tonight, man. Let everybody know, man.
Yeah, thank y'all for also remembering that today is the day that we put. Because last week I got 5 phone calls on Monday talking about, hey, what time your show start? It's called Underground Sundays, nigga.
But here's the funny part. These shows post once we click the button, so you can go back and watch the Underground Sundays on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
That's why I'm not being mean. Fuck it, we gonna swing off. That's why they don't be listening to it. Yeah. They just shoot me a stupid email because they see my fucking link. Like, bro, if you would have clicked it, you would have been able to watch the show you asking me about. Stop.
And the thing is, if you can't watch the show right now because you might be at work or busy, download the Google Play app, WTMH Radio, and just put the bug in your ear. You can just listen. Like right now, we live. We really live a bunch of places. People listening from all over. Man. You know, the underground independent radio stations are winning right now because we can say fuck shit, bro. We even allowed to say midget, bro. I'm telling everybody, say midget once on your show because a lot of people say you can't say that. But on this motherfucker, no censor, man.
And I'm gonna throw this out there. I think you guys should know this. As far as Lil Jizz was my name coming out, but for marketing reasons, I don't understand. I guess they needed a little something shorter, and I had to think about the future.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like 300 pounds, and I'm still called Lil. You know what I mean? So they changed my name to Berg as far as marketing reasons. It's going to be capital BURGH. So when these songs drop, that's going to be the name from now on.
So on the front of the, even on the flyer, it's going to say Berg, formerly known as. Just a little like that. Yeah, so they can be like, who is that? Because you don't want to start from scratch. All like, what? They be like, who is this new guy? I'm like, nah, I'm not new. I've been popping. This is who I am.
That's how it is. I'd rather change it out than be up there and then they'll be like, you know what, we're gonna call you Little Turtle. You know what I mean?
That's how I feel like myself.
Yeah, so that's why you market your jizz because that's what you're going right now, but eventually that's gonna fade away.
It's gonna fade. That's why you think Little Beezy ain't Little Boozy no more. Young Jeezy ain't Young Jeezy no more. You know what I mean? So it's just I got to do what I gotta do.
So if there was one artist that you can, if there was one artist mainstream that you could work with, no matter in their prime, no matter if it's a new artist or old artist, what artist would you, if you had your pick a choice from since hip hop came out to our ears, who would it be? In their prime, though, like in their best moments. You only pick one though.
Always. Even though I've always been a fan, but I like Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne, he's just he's shown you that he is creative in other parts of hip hop. Period.
Yeah.
He tried rock. He did a little bit of pop. He did some gangster music. And that's how I'm trying to be. I'm thinking about trying to do some reggae. You know what I mean? I'm trying to.
Yeah. I feel but like a lot of that shit he did outside of hip hop was whack as shit.
I like the rock shit. When he was actually playing the guitar, I love guitars, especially in beats. I was like, for him to go from where he was going and then he just like boom. I was like,
yeah, do me like that because I like Lil Wayne for what Lil Wayne do. His spit is immaculate. He be in his pockets. He got a certain way he do his metaphors and shit. So when I hear you on here talk about trying to sing and shit, I'm critical. It ain't nothing about him. I'm glad he did it, but I'm like maybe I'm one way or the other. And also, he was doing it during a time frame where he wasn't putting records out. You know what I'm saying? And I doubt that during that mixtape era, he was on everybody's feature and shit. So I wasn't feeling it. You know
I think it's separating from being just a rapper to just being an artist. Because when he tried to, and a lot of people are scared that try to do that.
I give him more credit for the fashion, the music, yeah, to a certain degree, but he got niggas wearing fur boots and tight pants and shiny sparkly shirts.
Man, this dude
he was the first fur boot nigga I seen him. I'm at the show like.
I don't know, but I think Prince was the first nigga with some boots.
Prince was beyond fur boots.
Yeah, you're right. He had fur boots.
Wasn't he on stage with just his ass cheeks out with him?
Chaps like the motorcycle.
Y'all don't give Prince some credit.
No, I ain't going that far.
That's not what I'm saying. Lil Wayne is not Prince, Raven. That was fucked up, man.
I'm just saying, but for the artistry, because he. Like I like the Lil Wayne, but I don't buy his music or nothing.
I know, bro.
But like when he did that Letter So Soft, And dude, like, I love that shit. Because, like, I knew I loved it when I went to Guitar Center and I was trying to. It's like, motherfucker. Just do
The songs I like to do, I like the studio song. Me and My Drink is one of my favorite.
Yeah, I got drunk so many times with that song.
It gets you, don't it?
It gets you.
You can't help it. That's what I'm talking about. Them songs that get you. That shit is fly, man.
You know the one song I will like I actually had the video playing in my truck. The one with him and Bruno Mars, where the video where he had the red paint and he was throwing the paint on the
What's
thing.
The song forgot what the song's called, but I know what you're talking about though.
I hate when people ask me questions. I gotta go look it up.
Yeah, this ain't school, nigga. Yeah, why Ray?
Like Lil Wayne's pop and gangsta music is cool, but when he do his real music, when he's really saying some shit, that's music I love listening to. Like they have with Game, just that hook when he was in the graveyard, I was like, that's some real shit. Because I think we probably asked ourselves like, but when he do his pop shit, it's cool, it's fun, and I like how he get transition. But when he do his real music, I pay attention to that. I listen to that shit.
It's the same thing I said. I like Jay-Z. There's a point in time I stopped listening to him. Let me tell you why. Because I didn't like the music he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Then he put that Black album out with that Brush Your Shoulders Up. All right, we back on track now. And then the little 444, but there was 2 albums in between there and 2 albums in between there. I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna love you because I'm a fan. I can tell you a bunch of niggas that had some bum records, but I like the music.
I give everybody a chance, man. I don't put everybody in categories. Like I'm not going to compare Gucci Man to Lil Wayne.
I didn't really like Jay-Z until he did the album with Linkin Park.
I
thought that was so
creative.
He did the album with Linkin Park. I said that's a bold ass move, but he fucking pulled it off, and it was great.
Yeah.
And I got to learn that because when I was running the strip club, they asked for rock music, and I didn't know rock music. And I was like, well, shit, this is the only thing rock I know right now. So I played the whole Jay-Z shit. And they went crazy. I said, damn, that's pretty dope.
We're going to do this next week.
Yeah. Every happy hour.
Shout out to PDs.
Right, I know, right? It's crazy.
Hey, bro, I got a story for you. Some little dude,
private dance
studio. It came up in the studio the other day. Shout out to Legacy, the Prodigy, this little crew. But these little dudes think PD's is the greatest strip club in the world.
It is.
I got like,
it was like, man, they let you bring your own liquor. We was cracking the liquor.
It was like, I was saying so damn. So when we had the club, when we was doing full moon, that would have fucked their whole life up. Because that was just the top. It's like, because y'all liquor, like, where y'all niggas been?
Yeah.
That's
like,
they late.
I got like 20 people on my live, and they're like, "Yo, drop that nigga with you." What's that
dope? We should make them wait for 20 more minutes.
They waited a whole year.
Yeah,
they waited a whole year. Like, we gotta do it now.
Yeah, hey, I'm a businessman. I'll make y'all niggas wait the next week.
The track I got that Dope Boy bag. What was the other one you said? You said it's called Find
Yourself.
I gotta actually put that through a generator converter because it came up as just a file. But I'll get that. I'll get that MP3 converted here in a couple minutes.
Y'all already know, bro.
It just came up as a file, not the audio. The other one can't do it. I got the other one, but
he sent me. It might be the same thing. He sent me, and I came up on
my. I got you.
Play in Google, but it won't play as a file.
No, it's okay. Because see what I like to do when people send stuff, I like to just bring up converter on Google and
see what happens.
Yeah. I will convert the shit out of it to MP3. Goddamn it!
Let's put the other track right there before these niggas start shooting on the live.
I don't know, nigga. Damn, look, I'm over here trying to.
I know the people we talk about. They might actually start shooting on the live.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't tell Moose nothing, man.
I'm telling you the truth, man. She laughing over the corner, checking her live.
So them niggas is upset.
You think he's playing? He's serious, nigga. Well, play the song, nigga.
I know, right? So right now, go ahead and do like you've done on TV and you've seen everywhere. Go ahead and introduce your Dope Boy bag, and then we're gonna.
This is a world exclusive release. You going to the radio? We're gonna go live to radio, YouTube, Facebook. We're gonna go on Instagram right now, so we're gonna go live with this one.
Hey man, it's your boy Berg, man, aka Lil Jizz. I'm about to drop this track called Dope Boy Bag, so everybody get your money up.
Yeah, you know this trigger trace, man. You know, on that dope boy shit. That's all. You feel me? Nigga ain't getting no motherfucking money, nigga. Walk in the motherfucking store and look out a motherfucking mannequin, nigga. Nigga down bad, nigga gonna go take somebody's shit, nigga. What you talking about?
Niggas hungry for that dope boy bag. Run up on the nigga, get the dope boy fast. Please don't get the dope boy mad. Hand in my pocket, watch the dope boy blast. Hungry for that dope boy bag. For that dope boy bag. Hungry for that dope boy bag. All my niggas hungry for that dope boy bag. Niggas kinda hungry for that dope bag. Bust that bitch wide open. Seat laid back with the sunroof open. Gun on my lap, leave a nigga wide open. Bad bitch on the side. Gun on my hip, yeah, that bitch gon' ride. I'm a white girl, no time. That white girl, gon' ride. What you talking about? Getting paper. Money's all never fall. Been skyscraper. Looking left or right, nigga caked up. 20 in my cup, now I'm drinking up. Got a lot of shit with the world on my back. Got a lot of hoes, but the hoes is a strap. Already side, hillside, nigga no lie. I'm just waiting on that dope bag. Niggas hungry for that dope boy bag. Run up on the nigga, get the dope boy fast. Please don't get the dope boy mad. Hand in my pocket, watch the dope boy blast. Hungry for that dope boy bag. For that dope boy bag. Hungry for that dope boy bag. All my niggas hungry for that dope boy bag. Pull up to your hood, masked up. Pull up to your hood, gassed up. Rolling on these hundreds, cashed up. I ain't worried about a hater, passed up. Okay. Rolling on these bitches, nigga, 1 mil. Run the money up, nigga, quick deal. What you talking about? Sit still. All you want the money, nigga, sit still. Keyway, nigga, with my big kill. Waiting for the bag, nigga, stand still. Born in 92, nigga, throwback. Since 2000, hit a throwback. Nigga need a dope boy bag. Only want the dope boy bag. Nigga with a dope boy bag. All my niggas hungry for that dope boy bag. Niggas hungry for that dope boy bag. Run up on the nigga, get the dope boy fast. Please don't get the dope boy mad. Hand in my pocket, watch the dope boy blast. Hungry for that dope boy bag. Dope boy bag. For that dope boy bag. Hungry for that dope boy bag. All my niggas hungry for that dope boy bag. Round with that dope boy bag. Nigga don't throw it out the window. Looking for a dope boy stash. I'm deep in the shit, nigga, 10 toes. Run up on a nigga, no tiptoe. Fuck a pussy nigga plus kinfo. Yeah, get rid of that nigga, no info. Be about your paper, no staple. You talk about paper, who want it? Working in your room, got the blue face hundreds. Out of a job, you done it. Looking for a plug, who got it? You tired of the shit, you need a dope swag. You tired of the shit, you need dope bag. Now you knocking on this door when you so mad. I just want the dope boy bag. Dope boy bag.
Hey, yo, Geek, man. This is from getting your Ferrari and just drive. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to get away. Sometimes you say you got to get away. Check it out. I've been stumbling, trying to find another friend who I think is loose and gin. I'm not a stumbler. Man, what did you do to him? I thought we were using camp. Why is this using him? I write a paper. I'm not used to doing mail. I'm a star. I'm not used to poking them. I'm a top. Why are you provoking him? You ain't never spoken him. I ain't never spoken him. I got problems. I need to see an ocean. Sitting on the beach with my balls are open. I'm outspoken, like niggas when they token. I don't need it, gonna use words for my spokesman. So sit back and relax and let the birds go. So sit back and relax and let my words go. Let my words go. Let my words go. You say you got to get away. I'm your sick. You say you got to
get away. I'm your sick. You say you got to get away. I'm your sick.
Now find yourself, man.
Got to get away.
You gotta have that faith.
I'm your sick.
I'm just sitting here counting stones. I don't think I'm coming home. Think I need a trip to Rome. I don't wanna go alone. Here's some Patron. I always fall alone. On top. Maybe I need a phone. I'll jump out a window. Maybe need a drum. Like go slow. My phone rolls in the dome. Don't get high, but the clouds will creeping on. See, I can get high, but I ain't coming down. See, I do ride sound. I do ground. Don't make it sound. When I step up in the building, I have a feeling you must be willing. When I ride through your city, who listen, she's smoking a Nicky. Game type 50, now 50. Now I'm thinking to myself, about to get a stack. Yeah. Now I'm thinking to myself, I ain't coming back. Yeah.
You say you got to get away.
Stay true to yourself, man.
I'm your sick. You say you got to get away. I'm your sick. You say you got to get away. I'm your sick. You say you got to get away. I'm your sick.
Find yourself.
Alex Martin made this.
We rolling, all my niggas spaz out, rolling. All my niggas pass out. Playing with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking took the fast route. We rollin', niggas pass out. We roll my niggas pass out. We playing with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking took the fast route. Rollin', yeah. All my niggas rollin', they poppin' while I'm pulling. Need a water, hold hit the bar, cold they trippin' while focus. Watching the no one, I ain't double stack when I'm riding. I ain't triple clip when I'm hiding. I ain't an SC bitch, you riding. They running like I play Simon. We coppin' them diamonds. Nigga, we shining. Hesitate, no bottle. Put a pull in my bottle. That ass fat, go wobble. I love my diamonds are cute. Shit that ass on cute. Salute. Yeah, we rollin', come through. Yeah. We rollin', all my niggas spaz out. All my niggas pass out. We bring with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking took the fast round. We rollin', all my niggas pass out. We rollin', all my niggas pass out. We bring with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking took the fast round. We pollin', check me nigga, I'm focused. Fly nigga, check me out, locust. Fly nigga, check me out, notice. On top, kick him down. Hopeless. Nigga, tweet pass out. Doing 92, crash out. They see us playing, nigga, spaz out. Slow money, fucking fast route. Rollin'. We rollin', all my niggas spaz out. We rollin', all my niggas pass out. We bang with them things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking take the fast route, yeah. Rollin', all my niggas pass out. We rollin', all my niggas pass out. We bang with them things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking take the fast route. We rollin', all my niggas pass out. We rollin', all my niggas pass out. We bring with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking take the fast route.
Alex Martin made this beat.
I be rolling, man. Custom workers. Flip the block LT. It's your boy Lil Jizz. Yeah.
Alex Martin made this beat.
Yeah. We back for Underground Sundays. I was just chopping it up with a few people. One of our older people used to be around here. Tanya was hitting me up. Remember Tanya? She hit me up on a little thing. She got a little show in Minnesota. Yeah, she hit me up in Minnesota. She got a show, so I'm gonna shoot your jam.
what was her name? Queen. Yeah. She used to be on the show. I was her co-host.
Yeah.
On Takeover Tuesday. Yeah,
Takeover Tuesday. But I done some business with her. I met her through Richie and Raven, but she was listening. She's been tuning into the show the whole time. So I'm gonna shoot your records over to her. She got another little show, so she'll be spinning your shit up there. So that was dope.
Yeah.
Always taking care of business, bro. We gotta be hustling.
About to be radio shouted.
That's the whole point, though. You want to get, you want to expand your voice. And that's why we come on this show. A lot of times, these internet radios shows, but ours is a little bit different. We actually got people that are watching us that are looking for talent and looking for songs. So, I got people interested in me, which means they could be interested in you. You know what I'm saying? But I know you guys get on the road here pretty soon, so I want to let you talk to your peoples and get done whatever y'all got to get done so I can get you down the road because Mama gave me the eyeball like 20 minutes ago. She said, when we had a lot of people interested to talk to him and we wanted to spin his music, and I appreciate you taking time out your busy schedule and shutting it down. And I know, everything ain't going according to plan the way you wanted to go in your life, but at least you're here right now with good people who support you. So, much love and respect to what you've done before. But like I told you last night, fuck that shit. We doing this now. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Big status now, man. Before I get up out of here, I want to shout out to everybody who on my live, everybody in Pittsburgh, everybody who ever supported me, mom, grandma, Jizz, all y'all, man. I mean, so I'm here to win. We're gonna take over. It's over. I'm already here. I just got to keep going.
Yeah. It's up to you now, nigga.
And if you want to hear Rolling in that video, go to Lil Jizz Rolling on YouTube. Pretty sure I'm going to change my name real soon. It's going to be Berg, B-U-R-G-H, all capital letters.
Rolling is Lil Jizz's shit. The rest of the music is coming from Berg.
That's that split personality thing right there.
Yeah. But Underground Sunday is all about making sure that we give you guys the best platform possible. If there's any way that you don't have anything, shoot us up. Make sure you exchange information with Raven. I want y'all on them shows and shit. He is serious business, and that's what's good for him. He'll have your show promoted, so when you get up here, it'll be ready for you to do what you need to do. So I'm putting you in good hands. You feel what I'm saying?
I look forward to going to New York.
We got New York. And I'm in Big Hef and Def Jam and R. Yeah, y'all niggas know y'all know me and shit, so we'll be coming to hit y'all niggas up real soon, brother.
Where y'all here now?
New York?
Yeah. That depends. Look, this is between us, and we'll talk about it out here, but we got some more. We got to polish up a couple corners and shit. We raggedy like a shirt with the little fringes on the bottom of it. So we got to pull ourselves together. We got a couple things to pull together, but the moment we got that package ready to drop, we headed up to New York. Real shit. And other people, Raven and Bishop and Jay and other niggas that been fucking with me long term in this game. This is about that time, bro. Real shit. Everybody know my name. What I say, I do. These niggas will tell you. Anything that I ever set my mind to, I've done. 100%. I stepped away from music for the same reason you kind of did. My little sister, Nina Ross, died. We have finished her album, and her album was already signed to Def Jam. That record deal was done. She died on New Year's Day. You know what I'm saying? In 2010. So I've been through what you're going through. You just got to keep pounding through. And my nigga Bishop out there, you know what I'm saying, trying to win.
Nigga always popping his head in like he the bad kid. He was like,
he was not the man of his word. He was supposed to bring some chicken to the studio.
No. Actually, they got the chicken.
He's a perpetrator.
We ended up getting chicken. They ended up eating it. Like, bro, we had eaten. They took so long to get JB food at the soul food place. We was eating our food while he was still waiting for his food.
Sold by the time the soul food does.
I want to blow their spot up, but they got to hurry up over there. And it wasn't like they was cooking food. They was scooping shit in the containers, and it took forever. I'm being real, not lying, like real shit. And then they gave this nigga 3 wings. Oh man, Underground Sundays. We're gonna cut it a little bit short today. We gotta get my mans on the road, and I'm gonna give my nigga Raven shout out. Been a year and a week since we started this shit together. You my nigga, bro. We only missed probably a couple little, cause we got kids. You know what I'm saying? But we looking very, very, very lucrative moving forward. So shout out to all the Underground Sundays fans. You guys put us in a position where now we're gonna help everybody blow up. Y'all knew something that started from the beginning. Yep, you know, from the ground up. Underground Sundays. Shout out to Lil Jizz, Nightlight Records, DOA, Last Member Standing.
He's stupid as fuck. You ain't shit,
Dizzy Films in the building. Shoot Dizzy up. He got the best video quality in the city. Stop fucking with people.
I'm on your heels, nigga.
Pay this nigga his word. He got the gimbal chest shit you be seeing on TV and shit. He got dreadlocks like the other niggas doing videos. He dumb as fuck. He called that nigga, he out there wilder. That's wilder with a camera. These are our people now. He winning too. Stop hating, nigga.
Last shout out, man. Who you want to shout out?
I just want to shout out all my friends and family and the people I'm going to meet in the near future.
So get ready, motherfuckers. Yeah. So we're gonna end it with the number one track of the day, man. I guess that's it. Underground Sundays, man. Moose said we cutting it short. We get the fuck out there. We can leave out this daytime. I'm gonna fuck home. Hey, I'm a good. Hey, rolling. We rolling. We fucked up. We out.
All my niggas pass out. Bring with the things when we cash out. Slow money, fucking took the fast route. We rollin', yeah, we rollin', niggas pass out. We rollin', all my niggas pass out. We